All right, cricket fanatics, buckle up. Welcome to the Cricket Pitch Podcast, your insider pass, the real scoop before the first ball is bowled.
That's right. And today, we're diving deep into a game that promises some serious fireworks.
Oh, absolutely. It's Rajasthan Royals taking on Royal Challengers Bengaluru.
Sunday, April 13th, 3:30 p.m. local time, Sawai Man Singh Stadium in Jaipur. That's the where and when.
The stage is definitely set. Now, everyone's got the basic buzz, right? But we're here to give you that extra roar, the insights that, well, make you sound like you know what you're talking about.
Exactly. We've waded through the whispers, the stats, the history, all the juicy bits to get you prepped for this one.
Okay, let's kick things off with the home team, Rajasthan Royals. Their season. Well, it's been a bit Jekyll and Hyde so far, hasn't it?
Huh. Yeah, you could say that. 2 fantastic wins, boom. Then, a loss that kind of took the wind out of their sails.
It feels a bit familiar, doesn't it? Like,
Yep.
remember 2023, 2024? They often start really strong and then maybe lose the map a little.
It's a pattern, yeah. Maybe something about maintaining that early momentum. But speaking of potential issues, there's this question mark over Wanindu Hasaranga.
Ah, right. Personal reasons might not be available.
Exactly. And if he's out, that's a significant hit to their spin options, especially thinking about that matchup.
You mean they're wrist spinners against RCB's middle order?
Precisely. RCB, until that last game anyway, were hitting sixes for fun. Hasaranga would have been key there. Now they might have to, rejig their whole bowling plan.
It does throw a bit of a spanner in the works strategically.
Mm-hmm.
How do they contain that RCB power if their main spin weapon isn't there?
Good question. And it ties into another point. Their middle overs batting, over 7 to 15. It's been a bit of a Bermuda Triangle for them.
Losing quite a few wickets in that phase, right?
A significant number, yeah. It's like the engine stalls just when they need to accelerate or consolidate.
Any idea why? Is it tactics? Opposition figuring them out?
Could be a mix. And interestingly, despite it being their home ground, this squad is quite different from last year.
So Jaipur might not feel that familiar to some of them.
Maybe not as much as you'd think. Almost as new for some Royals players as it is for RCB. That usual home ground edge. Maybe slightly less pronounced this time.
Interesting point. Sort of levels the playing field a bit.
Yeah.
Now, we heard Rajat Patidar talking about his approach to captaincy.
Yeah, focusing on his batting, staying in the moment.
Very grounded. Almost shades of Dhoni, perhaps. That calmness, focusing on the process.
It's a great comparison. That unflustered approach is definitely gold, especially in the IPL pressure cooker. But, the real test comes when things get tight away from home.
Which brings us neatly to RCB, because their home form, well, it hasn't exactly been stellar, has it?
Stellar. More like stumbling. They've actually got that unwanted record, most defeats at a single IPL venue. Ouch.
You almost felt for Dinesh Karthik asking for good pitches, didn't you? You
Yeah.
could sense the desperation almost.
Yeah, a bit. But flip the coin, and their away form has been brilliant.
Totally different story. Those wins in Kolkata, Chennai, Mumbai, they were properly impressive. What's behind that transformation on the road?
Well, their middle order really seemed to click in those games. And tactically, Suyash Sharma, the leg spinner, he's been excellent.
Really tying things down in the middle overs.
Exactly. Stifling the run rate, building pressure. Plus, their pacers have delivered some really tight, quiet overs when needed. It's like they pack a different kit bag for away games.
They leave the home ground gremlins behind.
Pretty much. And don't forget their power play bowling.
Oh yeah, impressive stats there. Joint most wickets, best average. They start strong with the ball.
They absolutely do. But coming off that recent loss, the whole bowling unit needs to, reset and find that rhythm again. Can't afford back-to-back off days.
No way. And talk about bowling. Jofra Archer.
Yeah.
His pace against that RCB lineup. Kohli, Maxwell.
Yeah.
That's
Mouth-watering, isn't it? Pure box office potential right there in the first few overs. Could set the whole tone.
proper heavyweight contest. Okay, let's zoom out a bit. Head-to-head, how does it stack up?
It's incredibly close, like really close. R have 14 wins, RCB have 15.
Seriously, 15-14. Wow, that sets things up beautifully. It really could go either way.
Absolutely. But, history always throws up some weird anomalies. Remember Jaipur 2023?
Don't remind the RR fans, that was brutal.
RCB rolled them for just 59. 59! Third lowest total ever in the IPL. Rajasthan's biggest ever loss.
Oof. Does that kind of thing play on your mind, do you think, even a year later?
Hard to say it doesn't, right? Maybe just a little niggle in the back of the mind.
But then you get these fascinating individual battles, too, like Sandeep Sharma versus Virat Kohli.
Yeah, that's a great one. Sandeep's got Kohli out 7 times in the IPL. 7.
Even though Kohli scores runs off him, too.
Yeah.
It's a bizarrely effective record. Like, he has his number, but only sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. It just shows you T20 matchups are complex. And speaking of bowlers, look at the power play support for Archer again.
Right, you mentioned his impact.
He's got 4 wickets in the power play. All the other are bowlers combined. Just 2.
Wow. So he really needs someone else to step up with him early on.
Desperately needs some partners in crime there. Okay, let's talk conditions. Jaipur, Sawai Mansingh Stadium. What does the pitch usually do?
Historically, it's been known to favor the slower bowlers, right? Spinners tend to enjoy it there.
Yeah, the stats back that up. Pacers have had the worst average and strike rate there over the last couple of seasons.
So spin could be absolutely crucial in this game.
You'd think so. But pitches can change year on year. You can't rely just on history. What we do know is the weather.
Can be hot.
Roasting. Expected to hit around 37 degrees Celsius in the evening. Hydration will be key. But no rain expected, which is good news.
Always good news. Full game expected. Yeah. And what about scores? What's the par there?
Average first innings score over the last 2 seasons is about 180. And interestingly, it's pretty much 50-50 for teams winning batting first versus batting second.
So the toss isn't necessarily the deciding factor.
Doesn't seem to be, no. It's more about how you execute on the day under that Jaipur heat.
Right. Now, obviously, MS Dhoni isn't playing this match.
No.
But you can't really discuss IPL strategy, pressure situations, big rivalries, without his influence kind of looming, can you?
Absolutely not. His shadow stretches long over the IPL, the way he's managed chases, the tactical masterclasses, the sheer calmness. It's a benchmark.
Every captain, consciously or not, is probably trying to channel a bit of that Dhoni-esque thinking in the crunch moments.
For sure. It's just part of the fabric of these high-stakes T20 games now, that strategic chess match he perfected.
Okay, so let's try and wrap this up. What are the key takeaways for everyone tuning in?
Well, we've got a super close head-to-head record. We've got RR, inconsistent but potentially dangerous at home, needing their spin to fire and their middle order to stabilize.
And RCB, terrible at home but brilliant away, relying on that power play punch and their spinners like Suyash to control the middle.
Don't forget those key matchups. Archer versus RCB's Top Guns. Sandeep Sharma versus Kohli, can he do it again? And who supports Archer in the power play?
Lows to watch out for. So the million rupee question then. Whose game plan holds up better under the Jaipur sun? Will RR finally nail their home game, or will RCB's road warrior magic continue?
It's genuinely tough to call. Feels like it could be a real nail-biter down to the wire.
Couldn't agree more. Okay, that's us for now. This has been the Cricket Pitch Podcast, your pre-match edge.
We'll catch you after the game.